Hello everyone and welcome to Paranormal Ripples. I am Ray and this is the 9th episode of the Conspiracy Nexus. Yeah, welcome. If you caught the last episode, that was about chemtrails, the conspiracy around chemtrails and that. Now we've got an interesting one which is based right here in the UK. No, before you say it ain't Princess Diana. This one has been around quite for a few number of years lately, but this started gaining prominence more and more with news outlets. Sorry. This gained more prominence when news outlets started picking it up ahead of the Brexit vote. So yeah, I've got 3 different articles up. One from the Guardian and the BBC, of all places, and I've got one from the Washington Post in America because they also picked up on it. So, right, first things first, what is this conspiracy theory? Well, we go on to I'll get up Wikipedia so I can read it to you and show you, because it is a bit wacky, but there could be, they don't know whether there's some truth in it or what, but I'm saying wacky as in it's out there, but it's not a conspiracy that I've heard before, put it that way. So first things first, right? Let's get this article up from this Wikipedia thing up for you. Present, share screen. Here we go. Wikipedia. And that's why I said this is what it says. The voting pencil conspiracy theory is a conspiracy theory that using the pencils provided in British polling stations, so when we vote for our Prime Minister or our local MP, member of Parliament, if you're in America and you're wondering what that is, or like even what I will a Brexit referendum, whether we wanted to leave or remain in the EU. So basically any of them votes, basically what they're saying is it's a conspiracy theory that using the pencils when provided at the polling stations allows the result to be changed by MI5, which is one of our security services. Promoters of the theory urge people to use pen on the basis that it makes it harder for MI5 to change the vote. Which I've got there. The theory originated with yes voters in the 2014 Scottish independence referendum and was widespread among leave voters during the 2016 UK EU membership referendum. On Twitter, hashtags use pens and hashtag Pencilgate were used to promote this theory. Legally, voters are free to use the pencil or bring their own pen. The conspiracy theory later spread beyond the UK and also featured it in the 2022 Australian federal election. So, if you look, number 1 is a Washington Post one, which is this one. So we'll look at that one. Pencil or pen, an unusual conspiracy theory grips Brexit vote. Published, of course, 2016. Pens or pencils? For Brexit supporters heading to the polls today, the answer was obvious: pens. As voters began casting ballots on whether Britain should leave the EU, backers of a British exit were urging people to use their own pens at polling places to avoid what they called a government plot to rig votes in favour of the Remain camp. Many of those who believed this theory were supporters of the far-right UKIP party. They were convinced that the spy agency MI5 would try to change people's votes by erasing the penciled marks on their ballots. Some took to social media to warn voters using the hashtag #UsePens hashtag. Well, I just vote to get their message across. One Twitter user wrote, "Make sure you take a black pen with you to vote, as pencil votes can be tampered with." Others took it upon themselves to write messages on signs outside polling sites. This Twitter user took a picture of one that had "Use a pen to vote" scribbled on it. This was in Clapton. After the conspiracy theory took off, the Electoral Commission made a point to reassure voters that they were allowed to use pens, according to local media. By tradition, pencils are available in polling booths for voters to mark their ballot papers, a spokesperson told the Daily Mail. Voters went as far as to interview the manager of the company that supplied the pencils to the booths, and according to Jonathan Eli of the Financial Times, the manager of the company said there is nothing special about the pencils it supplied. Other people's mocked the conspiracy theorists online, like Brian Cox. Look, he put, "I voted in pencil just in case MI5 need to change it later." And the conspiracy behind pens versus pencil dates back to 2 years ago. If you would have read this work, so about 10 years ago now, into the 2014 referendum on the Scottish independence, in which people in Scotland voted on whether to remain in the United Kingdom. Then we have the Guardian's vote. This is what we had when we if you're watching abroad, but this is what we had when we had to vote for EU. But yeah, look, some more vote tweets at the time. Please take a pen to vote. They provide pencils, and I don't think we can trust a pencil, as daft as it sounds. Laughing face. Hashtag vote leave. Got 77 likes there. If you vote with a pencil and you're voting leave, be sure that your vote will be erased and switch to remain. Hashtag vote leave. Remember, when you vote on the 23rd, take a pen. Oh, sorry about that. Take a pen to vote and don't use a pencil. I wouldn't put anything past the In Brigade. Hashtag Brexit. Police came to Chichester polling station called by Remain side to stop me lending my pen to all voters. Jacqueline Jackson wrote, but I'm doing it. He put hashtag full. Obviously, you can't see it on there. Enfield, I guess that is. Council, absolute nonsense. Or, hang on, I just need to double check for you guys. No, this account doesn't exist. At the time, they see we're being taken off or whatever, but EN Council, absolute nonsense. The establishment pleading with voters to use pencils smacks of potential corruption. Hashtag EUF, hashtag vote leave. EN Council, bullshit basically. Biro ink dries on contact with paper, you muppets. And then there's some that were like calling them the conspiracy theorist idiots, basically. There you go, mocked them. I didn't take my own pen because, as far as I can tell, I'm not completely fucking delusional. That was Charlie Brooker. David Banks put, "Don't use a pencil to vote or hashtag use pens. Tattoo it on your forehead and stuff yourself in the ballot box. Let's see MI5 fix that. Hashtag tinfoilers." And then Brian Cox, obviously, like I said, I mocked it like as well, you know. But oh, it was East Northamptonshire, not Enfield. East Northamptonshire Council. And then there's the BBC one. No, someone put that on Twitter as well. Whatever you vote today, keep your vote safe. Mark your box with a pen, not a pencil. So basically, say you use a pen on them. Why don't you use a pen on that? No. Crazy, isn't it? Look. And then someone mocked him. Look, tinfoil hat. Look. Look. More mocking. And someone took the piss out of us on our penalty record in major international competition at football. Not sure why you would use a pen. England are rubbish at them. But look. Apparently that's supposed to be a thing. Eraser cells in Westminster alone in the weeks approaching the referendum. In 2014 it was like there, but somehow it's seeped up there in 2016. Like, I don't know whether that's, you know. There you go. The hashtag seems to reflect the sentiment captured by a YouGov poll, which suggested 46% of Leave voters thought it was likely that the EU referendum would be rigged. Oh, hello. There's something I'm going to be talking about in another episode of Abandoned Legacies. But yeah, it's crazy, you know. You know what people think, you know. Look, I'm not being rude. Look, Newham Council. Look, they even had to put something on. Look, they even had to put it on their blooming main council site that you can bring your own pen. You know. Look, officials responded in Independent. Look, in 2019. Look. Saying, look, pencils are traditionally used in polling stations, but there's no law that states you must cast your vote in pencil. You can use a pen if you prefer. See, they even had to put it out back in 2019, look. It's crazy. You know? This article from The Sun, look. He suggested it, look, in 2024. This was published this month. Look. I'm getting a lot of bad press at the minute. But that's a different story. Yeah, no, and he's an Aussie one. From Yahoo. No. As Australians head into their roles to vote in the Voice to Parliament referendum, a conspiracy theory previously dismissed as nonsense has again started to gain traction. A handful of Aussies have voiced their anger over the use of pencils at their polling booths, which are handed out to voters. Many concerned push the conspiracy theory it would allow for votes to be changed. I thought this was supposed to be fair and impartial. What were the pencils for voting? One person asked on Twitter. Glad their system is foolproof, another sarcastically wrote. See? And they even had to dismiss it there, look. You know what I mean? He said it was one of the oaths of nutty theories and urged voters to go to the AEC website or ask a member at the booth for clarity on any issues. And that was who said that? Tom Rogers. The Australian Electoral Commissioner. Yeah, Electoral Commissioner. So it's like they're pushed back, you know. They're trying to do something though. They're trying to tell people, oh, don't worry, we're not going to be even, change anything. But then all of a sudden they're talking about it. Look. Now in October last year. Look, even in America now, look. False claims about pens in Arizona primary prompts warning. That one was because to do with sealing, but of the pens. But it's crazy how everything is like surrounding all this. Why are they using pencils for the referendum voting today? Look, out in Ireland. Look. Even someone put it. Pencils wouldn't do well against the rubbers, like erasers. It got downvoted. But obviously, some people believe in this. Look, and yet that one got, liked. Crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Are you in that band? Are you in the band of that you believe in that votes will be changed if you use a pencil at the camp, like in that camp, or are you in the camp that says, what the hell are they talking about? They got it wrong. That camp. Nothing will we can use pencils and it don't matter. That kind of camp, because it is crazy, like I can understand it being over here, but then it's going to Australia now. And then Ireland was talking about it, and that's Ireland, like the Republic of Ireland, not Northern Republic is not part of the UK. But yeah, it's just crazy. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys, in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, comment if you need to go on what camp you're in. I'll be back on in about half an hour to an hour with the second episode of my Road to Glory Football Manager Save with Sheffield United. So join me then. Have a good rest of your day if you're doing anything nice. Love to hear from you guys. Follow me on TikTok and Facebook at Paranormal Ripples. There it is. And thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone. See you soon.